Hey FT, welcome back to my channel. It's Kiki here and I hope you and yours are doing fantastic today. If it's your first time being here, thank you so much for wanting to spend the time with me. Please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you can be informed whenever I upload a new video, and please give this video a thumbs up. Now today, I will be sharing with you a quick and short review of the brand spanking new Noble Blush by Lattafa. Yep, such a pretty color. If you'd like to know my thoughts on this, why don't you get settled, get hydrated? Let's get into the video. So this is what Noble Blush looks like within the box. I left it right here so I could show you the presentation if you're interested in buying it. It comes in a typical Badia Oud box. Now, the Badia Oud collection is a series that started way back in 2020. Started with very popular Oud for Glory. You have Sublime, you have Amethyst. My all-time favorite is Honor and Glory, which is an original creation. Though some of the fragrances within the Badia Oud collection are inspired fragrances. Now, this is Noble Blush right out of the box. This is what it looks like. It still retains the same design and artwork you will find in your usual Badia Oud collection. Front, back, this is it. Now this fragrance, I'll tell you, if you love your rose and you love your gourmand, this is the fragrance for you. Atomizer check. So you have a huge offering of the fragrance once you spray. Noble Blush is one I'll categorize as a grown gourmand. And that's a concept I created to reference fragrances that are for those who are, advanced in terms of their mental space, right? And they enjoy sweet fragrances. So think of this. You're working, you're out of college, but you love sweet fragrances that also have a sensual appeal to it. That is a grown gourmand concept. That's the idea of it. And that's what you're getting in Noble Blush. The sweetness in grown gourmand fragrances are not childlike, or as I would typically say, juvenile. They're sweet and sexy, sweet and sensual, sweet and seductive. That is grown gourmand to me, and that's what you're getting in Noble Blush. So here you have some sweet and warm notes, right? Vanilla, almond, sandalwood, musk, meringue. Meringue is a fluffy, sugary dessert, and rose milk. I'll be honest with you, rose milk was the note that intrigued me, that pushed me to buy this fragrance. The minute I saw that Lattafa had it on pre-order, I said, take my card, I'm getting this, and I'm so happy I got this in my collection. This, to me, is sugar mixed with rose and milk as a fragrance, basically. Now, if I was to say, I don't think that this is a dupe of any fragrance. However, the presence of the rose, how rich it is here, gives a semblance to Delina or Delina Exclusive. I mean, there's a fine line between both fragrances. So imagine Delina Exclusive mixed with creamy, warm milk and sugar. Together is Noble Blush to me, right? That very intoxicating rose, that sugar, that milk working together to form something that is so beautiful, so feminine, ultra feminine, I would say. That is Noble Blush to my nose. Let me tell you, performance, I sprayed this morning, okay? I got it last night, and this morning I sprayed this heavy-handed, of course. Tell me why prior to filming this video, about an hour, I could still smell this on my clothes. I'm talking about 8:30 p.m. It was still smelling really beautifully off my clothes. Another thing here, I wore this, of course, today, and I went to the concierge's office, and a friend of mine in the apartment texted me to say, I smelled you when I went into that office. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, I smelled something really good, and I know it was you. So that's that. So I haven't gotten a person-to-person compliment, but someone who smelled me in a room that I wasn't complimented the way the place smelled. So take that and make of it what you will. I'm just trying to tell you that this is one that performs so good. It projects, it has a great sillage, hence the reason why my friend could still smell it, okay? And projection, meaning it comes off my clothes so well, and performance, it's staying on my clothes. This is so good. Another thing is that when I sprayed this, I did not get that chemical-like harshness And that's not to say you get that with Lattafa fragrances, but in some cases with new fragrances, be it high-end, affordable, I sometimes get the chemical feel to fragrances for some reason, especially since the weather started getting colder. But with Noble Blush, that wasn't present. It has been smooth since I sprayed this, and even now in this video, it still has a smoothness. I'm not sneezing or coughing or holding myself back. That is to tell you that this is top quality, in my opinion, and I'm being 100% factual. This is one that I would say, and quote me, will be a crowd-pleasing fragrance. There's a way the notes are blended here that just works. I mean, it's rose. It is a intoxicating rose. And in case you're not aware, rose fragrances are loved by a lot of people, even though we don't like rose. We say we don't like rose. But let me tell you, why is it that the Lena Exclusive is one of the most loved and just appreciated and bought fragrances? But people love it. Men love it on women. Women love it on themselves. Something about rose. So that factor, bringing it in here, I know that this is going to be a heavy hit, especially now as the weather is cold. And people are leaning more towards, gourmand-like fragrances, milk and sugar together. You're getting that also in here. This to me is delicious. I would also say that this smells like a rose cake or a rose macaron, something quite sugary, but with the note of rose. That is what you're getting with this fragrance. And coming back to rose milk, if you don't know what it smells like, it's just basically rose syrup and milk and ice mixed together. It's delicious. It's flavorful, very aromatic, sweet, strong. You're getting that strength in this fragrance. You're getting that sweetness in this fragrance. You're getting that just beauty and appeal with Noble Blush. I also read someone say that this sort of reminds them of Guidance, but in a creamier form. And yeah, you can say that as well, but I think this is more Delina exclusive because of how the rose really shows up here as opposed to Guidance. But take it as you may, it's the rose that shows up. It is the sweetness from the sugar that shows up. It is the milk that shows up to make this such a special fragrance. I don't have any complaints. Well, the only complaint I have is probably the cap. See, it's a bit hard to open, so you want to be mindful of that. I mean, it can be a plus for people, especially if you're traveling, but just wanted to bear that in mind for you. This one will make for a fantastic signature scent. I can foresee it. Honestly, I love it. Basically, I'm not being biased with it. I bought this with my own money, and I think that it's done its work in just satisfying my craving for that gourmand fragrance that will work for a lot of people. If I was to rank this, I would say this has gone up my list. In just one day of having it, it's gone up my list as one of Lattafa's best releases of 2024. I would put this at number 2 of my favorite gourmand from Lattafa for fall, or an Arabic brand actually. And I also say that this is one of my favorite floral fragrances for fall as well. So those 3 categories, I'm giving rankings for Noble Blush because I think this is just well done. If you have a woman in your life, I feel that this will make for a fantastic gift, especially for the holidays. It smells beautiful. Just, if you know my taste, I love sweet fragrances, floral sweet fragrances, and you're getting heavy doses of that in Noble Blush. Again, I don't think this is a dupe. I don't think it's inspired by, but I feel that there is that aspect, that familiarity because of that intoxicating rose present here. But just imagine this as rose, sugar, and milk, and you're going to get Noble Blush. All right, I'm done talking about this fragrance. Come back and tell me your reaction to this fragrance. It is good. I would not want you to spend your money on something that I would not enjoy wearing. This one, for fall, a 10 over 10. Now, have you tried Noble Blush? Let me know. If you haven't, or you're going to get it, let me know as well. And if you want to buy it, I'll put the link in the description where you can purchase yours. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay beautiful. You are so beautiful, and you are a work of art. See you soon. Mwah.